What's up, guys? Matchstick Gamer here, bringing you some more Dragon Ball Super information. This information, of course, is coming yet again from Herms of Kanzenshuu.com. Thank you, Herms, for translating this. We appreciate it. With that said, guys, I'll be linking this specific Twitter post down below in the description of the video if you want to check it out for yourself, and make sure to follow Herms on Twitter and show him some love. I'm sure he appreciated it. With that said, let's get into what's said here. So Herm says, Dragon Ball Super Episode 111 spoilers. That's the one where the week after the special. Bear in mind, the Dragon Ball Super 1 hour specials this week. So episode 111 will be next week's episode. They're in Korean, but they seemed on the ball last time, so whatever. So I believe this comes from the Korean Jump website, which is the site that posts like Shonen Jump magazine, but in South Korea. So here's what it says. I can't read Korean. Korean's not my first language, but I guess Herms is familiar with Korean, at least way more than I am. Enough to where he can translate it, so let's see what he translated all this stuff to. Dragon Ball Super Episode 111, titled Extreme Battle of Another Dimension, Hit vs. Jiren, airing October 15th. Universe 6's linchpin Hit versus the strongest warrior Jiren. They're really hyping up Jiren as the strongest guy, which I have no doubt in my mind he is. By the way, prediction here, and I'm not claiming this as fact. That's why I'm saying it's a prediction. I predict that Jiren is going to knock Hit out of the ring at some point. Maybe not necessarily in this first bout, but at some point before the tournament ends, I do predict Hit will be eliminated by Jiren. The reason I say that is because in the past, Toriyama has cleverly used instances to have like the last guy they struggled with get beat by a new guy. So using examples back in Dragon Ball that were also in a tournament setting, you remember Goku struggled to beat Master Roshi, who was disguised as Jackie Chun, and then next tournament they introduced Tien, who defeats Roshi, showing, okay, Tien's a tougher guy, so Goku's going to have a harder time beating him. Goku would have beaten Roshi that time, but he lost to Tien, who was much closer to him in strength. So you see my point there. If we skip forward a bit to, let me see, what would be another good example? Let's go all the way to Buu Saga, something that's a tad more obvious. Goku at one point says Deborah might be trouble for them if they hadn't fought a guy named Cell a few years ago. And I'm paraphrasing here, mind you, not quoting word for word. So that would put Deborah at least around perfect Cell level. He goes to fight Majin Buu. Majin Buu easily beats the snot out of Deborah. This shows us, okay, Buu's clearly quite a few steps above Buu. Or excuse me, Buu's quite a few steps above Cell. You have to forgive me there, okay? So this is nothing new for Toriyama to use, and Toriyama's known for repeating stuff like this in his writing. So with all that said, I have some level of belief that at some point Jiren will eliminate Hit, since Hit was the last guy they struggled with in a tournament setting. They're going to use Jiren as an example to say, oh, okay, let's you know, have Jiren beat Hit and show Jiren's way more of an issue. But I digress on that. That's just my thoughts on that. But let's get back to the preview here. After finally going into action, the mightiest man Jiren has seriously wounded Goku. Jiren next sets his sights on the strongest assassin, the Universe 6 warrior, Hit. Goku this week. Will he be able to master having his body react on its own? And I have something I want to discuss in depth about this after I get done reading all this. Goku has been injured head to toe by Jiren's attack. However, immediately before going down, he awakens to a new power called Mastery of Self-Movement, where his body reacts on its own. What could this be? So, for those of you that don't remember, back in Dragon Ball Super Episode 18, and I believe in the Resurrection F movie, Whis discusses with Vegeta and Goku about being able to react on their own without thinking about it. Apparently, their bodies were limited because whenever they went to throw a punch, a kick, block, whatever, they were having to think about it before doing it. Whis explains that he can block and punch and kick without thinking about it. His body just reacts. Beerus has yet to master this. I should be throwing out some images as I'm talking about this, basically showing what we said word for word to Goku and Vegeta, to give you an idea. So, that means that Goku has essentially got a technique, or power, that lets him react without thinking, which is basically something Beerus can't do currently, and certainly something Vegeta can't even do currently. Now, that doesn't mean Vegeta can't learn his power. It also doesn't mean Beerus can't for whatever reason either. We also don't know if this is related to his new transformation. I certainly don't think it's the name for the form, because that just seems a tad strange for a name. I guess it's no stranger than Kaioken, which means like King Fist or something like that, or Fist of the North. I can't remember. Either way, whenever you translate it, it doesn't sound as awesome anymore. So maybe the Japanese name sounds cool, but the fully translated name doesn't sound as awesome. But I guess we'll see. But this could be the new form's name translated fully. But I don't think this would be the only thing about the form. I think the form obviously makes him stronger and faster, not only react to what he needs to react to. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. And if I sound a little strange, it's because my nose is kind of stuffy, guys, so forgive me if it sounds a little strange. But anyways, that's all I got to say, guys. Tell me what you think down below in the comments section. Thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to upload as often as possible. It's just my job's been real hectic, among other things, and not to mention I got a few projects going on behind the scenes in my personal life that I need to take care of. But thank you guys. That's all I got to say. Make sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the official Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch pages. I'll link down below in the description per usual. So, yeah. Thanks, guys, and peace.
Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z / Kai, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Fuji TV, Toei Animation, Funimation, and Akira Toriyama. I do not claim to own any of these. The video and any images that appear were used under fair use.